notes are something that is easily accessible in Xero. Today we're going to look at credit notes for purchases first. Where we need to head up to is our purchases and into our bills section. Today we're returning one sea kayak purchase on the 8th of January to Kayak World. To access a credit note and bills, I head up to the new bill tab there with the arrow, click on that, and then click on new credit note. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this. So I purchased this from Kayak World on the 8th of January 2026. I don't have a reference for this one from what I can see. And then I'm going to go down here and choose one sea kayak, and I'm going to change this to returned. Sorry, I'm going to change it to credit purchase return. Okay, and so when I'm happy with all of that, I'm also going to make this one, tax inclusive, and click that. I'm going to make that tax exclusive and update this one to be 15% GST on expenses, and that's going to update my figure there to 1,581. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click approve. So I'll be taken to a screen now where I need to allocate this against the bill that I originally purchased the sea kayak for, and that is for our bill on the 8th of January. So I'm going to allocate my whole amount there, 1,581.25. Click tab, and then that one now is Xero. So I've allocated that credit note to that invoice, that bill there, and I click allocate credit. And I can see now that this has been added to the bill here. So if I want to click into this, I can click on that one. And you'll see now the bill has dropped to 6,325 because that allocation there of the credit note and that return has been applied to that bill. Now we're going to look at when we do this for an invoice. So when we're actually selling something, but somebody returns the product back to our business. So this happens quite often, as you'll see, usually in businesses, you'll see more of this. So if you ever return something, you could have this happen, but this happens in business. So we're going to go to sales and we're going to head to invoices. Today we are having a credit note for Paddle Plus has returned to us 2 river kayaks purchased on the 11th of Jan. So I head to new credit note there. So my contact will be Paddle Plus. And it's really important that you have the contact name correct here, and that is because it will be able to match easily with the invoices or bills. So if there's ever, if that screen that we pop into next doesn't show up, it's usually due to the contact not being correctly spelled. And the issue date for this one is the 14th of January. We don't need a reference, and that's where we go to here, and we are returning river kayaks. And so we update this one to credit sale return, and we are returning to the Paddle Passes return to the business. Keep that as tax exclusive. All of that looks right to me, and then I head up to the top here and click approve. And you'll see that I can apply it now to the invoice that was originally raised on the 11th of Jan there. And I'm going to allocate the whole amount there, 299.50, 55.50 cents, and click tab and click allocate credit. And again, for the bill, you'll be brought back to the screen of the credit note. And if you want to see the invoice that's been credited to, we can have a look at this as well. And we can see that the amount is being reduced there by that credit note. And that is credit notes for bills and your purchases and any sales that you have in invoices in Xero.